Hi James, how you doing?
I'm doing really, really well, thank you. And you?
We're
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 great.
really
Very,
good.
very
We're
excited to be
excited
here.
to finally be here.
Good. So just admiring what you've got in the background there. Obviously, you've got the large Lego Chewbacca, and you've probably got one of the greatest Lego sets of all time, Rivendell. So
Yes.
you're huge Lego fans?
Oh, absolutely. I hope that it comes through when you're watching the show that, this is made by and for Lego fans. The
Absolutely.
love is real.
Awesome. So we spoke earlier on to Tony and Gayton, and they shared how the second season was sort of greenlit before we even knew that the first season was coming. So how did you make sure that there was enough humor and jokes spread across everything, and that you didn't, give us everything in season one? Because obviously season two is just as good, or in my opinion, maybe even better than the first season.
Well, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
And I think that our philosophy is don't leave your powder dry. Just go for it. And you
Yeah.
can hopefully be clever enough and sort of trust your knowledge enough to say, hey, you know what? We did everything that we thought was awesome, and yes, we're lucky enough to have another set of four episodes and go, okay, how do we top ourselves?
But it's also like, because we're dealing with Star Wars and Lego, these massive things where there's so much to draw from. I mean, even when we were writing the original four episodes, there's just so much we couldn't cover it all
Yeah.
in four episodes. And so we had all these ideas, and like, oh, if we only could do more, we could do some more stuff. And then, luckily we were able to get
And once that
so
people trusted us to not completely blow it, then we go, well, what about Darth Revan? What about Jackson? What about Brickheads? What about some of these crazier ideas that they then said, yeah, I guess you seem to know what you're doing, so go for it.
So how did Jackson, Revan, and Brickhead's version of Ahsoka come about then?
I think it was exactly that sort of that push to say what would be surprising. And as you know, Benji and I are pretty hardcore fans of
Yep.
all things Lego and Star Wars. And I said, if I were watching this at home, what would get me excited? What would make me say, oh, I wouldn't have never expected to see Cal Kestis or Revan or Jackson from, I collect comic books and I have Jackson's first appearance on my,
Yep. So
I've had it in my collection for many, many years. And I would look at it and I go, I think there's something to this character that could be really great. I wonder if we'll ever see him. And then we thought to ourselves, oh,
we
we can do
we
it.
can do.
And that's exactly what we did.
Yeah. And it's just one of those things where, there's when we created the story for the second set of episodes, there was an actual plot reason to look for things in the weirdest, nichest corners of Lego Star Wars. And really, the first set of episodes was a celebration of Lego Star Wars, but when it came to like, okay, how do you do more? Like, where do you go from there?
yes.
It became, okay, well, now we got to celebrate all of Lego Star Wars. So that means brick built characters. That means brickhead characters. That means everything, stuff that we haven't really seen in, Lego animation before. It's still part of the Lego fandom, and we wanted to make it all come to life.
Yep.
No, brilliant. Just need to convince Lego now to give us a Jackson minifigure, please.
We would love that.
Yes, we
Yeah,
we
no.
we
I think
would.
we all would.
Fingers crossed.
Okay. So Mark Hamill is down as a consulting producer.
Yep.
So what did Mark bring to this second season?
I think that what Mark brings is, God, he brings everything. He is the heart and soul of Star Wars, and so to have him give his advice on how to write Luke, on he pitched us tons of jokes. He improvised in the sessions, and we used a ton of those improvisations because, of course, he's one of the great voice actors of all
Yep.
time. In addition to being Luke Skywalker, like independent of
Yep.
that, he's got this whole other part of his career that is just as storied and just as legendary. And so to have that all in one person to be able to talk to and bounce ideas off of it, it's
Yeah,
invaluable.
just a real connection to the beginning of Star Wars, and you know, it made it feel authentically Star Wars, and I think Mark was just really excited to be able to explore a different side of the Skywalker family in this set of episodes that we've never seen before. And it was just a lot of fun.
Well, brilliant. Thank you so much. And we can't wait for everyone else to see this on September 19th.
Thank you so much, James. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.